G'day guys, I'm going to be doing a brew today, so I thought I'd just go from absolute start to finish. I haven't even got a recipe for the beer I'm going to make. I haven't really decided on the beer I'm going to do. I might do a pale ale. So I've got a fair bit of pale malt made that I made a couple of days ago. I haven't really got any roasted malts at the moment, so pale ale it is. So what we'll do, might not be able to see this anyway, but I use Beersmith, which I don't think you'll see on the camera there, but I've got a pale recipe that I've done before, but I'll do it slightly different. I'll put a screenshot up of the recipe, and then we'll get the grain bill together and the hops and salt additions ready. And here's the recipe: 3 kilos of Pilsner malt, 2 kilos of pale malt, 1 kilo of caramel, 25 grams of Cascade, and 5 grams of Super Alpha for an hour in the boil. 10 grams and 35 grams of Cascade for 5 minutes in the boil. 20 grams of Cascade and 10 grams of Wheelie Met as a steep for 10 minutes, flame out. Some pH 5.2, a couple of word flock tablets, and some water, and that's not London water, that's just straight tap water. Should end up with a bit darker colour than is pictured there, because as I said, this is all homemade malt. I make all my malts myself, so because I make all my own malts, it's hard to it's guesstimation on the colour and the roast. I'm getting better at it, getting closer, but it's still all guesstimation. So we'll get that grain bill together and off we'll go. Okay, so this is my mill. There's no way it would pass any health and safety regs, because I've got exposed wiring down here. But basically, and hopefully my belt will last this run, because she's extremely unhappy, the old belt. But that's an old washing machine motor. This is actually another part of an old belt-driven 2-tub job. It's about 60 years old, this pulley assembly. So I'm going from it's about a 1.5 inch pulley, or 1.25 inch even, to a 10 inch I think, then down to a 2 inch, and then up to a 6 inch. Yeah, 6 inch. It's just got enough balls to do it. Motors, induction motors for high torque situations, absolutely useless. Yeah. Okay, to adjust my rollers on this, I use the good old credit card or old bank card method, and they need tightening up. So just undo that. It does have 2 of these on each side, but I found that just one is more than enough. It did take a little while to pull out, so I can never be bothered having both of them in there. So dial that in so it just starts to grip. And with my homemade malt and this mill setting, I can get 75% total brewhouse efficiency, which I'm quite happy with. Beautiful, that should do nicely. Okay, so we'll throw the hopper back on, just like that. We have 2 buckets, and that one's got a bit of water in it. So I just pop that under there. Bag down and make sure the bag's tucked in nicely, not hanging out the sides. And then fill my hopper. Put my sophisticated clutch system in, as this pulley here tends to slip, and also because this doesn't have enough starting torque to kick it over. It's easier if you give it a bit of momentum, bit of flywheel action, so it's moving before it's engaged, like. Ooh. So here's my finished grind, or finished grist. So there's still a few holes, but as soon as you touch them they'll break up. In fact, it could have even been a little bit open a little bit more, the gap, but I think that will be fine. So let's go set up the herms and we'll go from there.